What's going on, guys? Wesley here, and today they have patched the unlimited essence glitch. But lucky for you, I have a couple of workarounds that you can do to maximize your playtime and make sure that you don't have to wait for cooldowns or anything like that. I also will show you how to do the tombstone duplication glitch, or an explanation rather, too, for the new unstable rift. So make sure you smash that subscribe button to support and like down below. I'd really appreciate your support. Let's hop right in. If you're not aware of this, or if you are, I'm prefacing this right now. I'm going to be showing this so that all skill levels can fully understand exactly the best way to do this glitch. So your rucksack is going to look different than mine, but it should always be filled to the brim and be a large rucksack just full of rare items. So for me personally, I don't like to take in insured weapons. I don't like to use bullet weapons, just personally speaking. You may be different, so you may want to switch in a mags of holding or something of that nature, but your inventory should always look like this, and you should always have a tombstone on map. So for me, every time that I come into the game, I grab a scorcher and I fire it away. If you didn't know, you can fast travel with a scorcher very easily by firing it off twice, pulling your parachute, cutting your parachute, and then firing it off over and over again. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to fly across the map extremely quickly. So the first thing that I do at the start of every single game is I run over to the graveyard and I grab my items. If my friends need any items, you can still give them those items that are in your tombstone. You are going to have 2 sets of those items, and regularly I will have a backup of items. As you can see here, I have 3 pack-a-punch level 3 crystals, and I already have my scorcher to level 3. So moving on, once you've grabbed all of your items, here's where the glitch actually begins. So you're going to need the tombstone soda to actually duplicate items, but you actually don't even need tombstone to do the actual glitch. So I will explain what I mean in a second. If you haven't completed Bad Signal, make sure that you assign that mission under the Act 4 tab or complete it, and then it will always show up on the map. What you're going to do is go over to Bad Signal in tier 2, and you're going to use this portal to your advantage. Essentially, you're going to be dying while teleporting at the end of the game. So typically you do this tombstone duplication glitch at the end of every game. So let's get into actually how to do it. So first of all, there's a hidden portal at the back of this building next to Bad Signal. You're going to need 1,000 essence to actually do it, and these are the only 2 that I suggest to actually do this glitch. My personal favorite is number 24, which is on the eastern side of the map. Let me show you exactly what it looks like here. You may notice that once I do this, it is very quick as far as movement goes. So if you are a low skill player, or rather a lazy player, or rather just want to lay back and just chill on your glitches and just play the game and not have to rush, or you have troubles doing things quickly, then I would highly suggest that you do the blood burner method, which I will show you in a minute. So essentially you're going to purchase that portal, go activate Bad Signal, and run back. You do not need a scorcher, just FYI. It just makes it a lot faster. You need to make sure that you get to the portal by 10 seconds. You can see it on the left, but you may notice, those with keen eyes, notice that I do not have tombstone, which is why I mentioned it earlier. So you're going to watch me do the tombstone duplication glitch without tombstone. So watch this. So once you get to the edge of the map, you want to accept the vote and you want to walk out at 6 seconds. Now you don't have to get it exactly at 6 seconds. You'll see here I actually walk in at 5 seconds. All that's going to do is you're going to lose your insured weapons and you're going to lose your ether blade. So if you're like me and you always take in a wonder weapon, really 5 seconds is fine, but 6 seconds is what you're aiming for. As long as you see the eliminate symbol barely show up like it just did right there, you are good to go. Now once you get this dark ether zombies to pop up, you want to close the game. Now on PC, obviously Alt F4. On consoles, all you want to do is just open up your menus and close the game. You can Google that. Now for the blood burner method, it's a little bit different. What you're going to be doing is using a blood burner to drive onto the water, and then if you get off and get back on, you will notice that you will teleport back to land fairly quickly. Now with both of these methods, what you are essentially doing is setting a tombstone while you're teleporting to a mission, and what that's going to do is both set a tombstone and allow you to exit with your items, even though that it said eliminated. So here's where I typically do the glitch with the blood burner method, but this can take a little bit longer to actually exit the game, if you will. But this is a much more laid back, way easier way of doing the tombstone duplication glitch. So you're going to use this seaweed patch as a reference point. This is at the northeast of the map. All you're going to do is drive onto the water, and then you're going to make your way over to either Bad Signal or countermeasures. Now in this video, I'm going to use countermeasures, but just know that you can use you can use bad signal for this as well. Now, just keep in mind, once you drive onto the water right there, what you just watched me do, make sure you don't touch land until you get to countermeasures or bad signal. And you want to drive on one of the solid white rocks that are by the water. And for whatever reason, it doesn't register your bike being there, but make sure that you test it out, because I always have people complain about this glitch. They're like, oh no, my bike disappeared before I got back to it. Test it out, guys. You can literally just drive the bike and do this whole thing without actually activating the portal, and just test your timing very easily. But once you make it back to your bike, all you need to do is hop off and hop back on, and you will teleport all the way across the map. Make sure you have Tombstone equipped at this point, and you're simply going to walk out. You can see this is much more in advance. I have all the time in the world to accept this vote, which I actually take extra time just to show you. So once you get to 6 seconds, simply walk over this rock, and you can do it every single time with ease. I would suggest this method again for laid back play styles as well as low skill players. It's okay, no matter what skill level you are. I want to make sure that you can actually do this glitch, because it makes zombies actually bearable. I hate having to wait for schematics. I can't tell you how angry it makes me, but this is just demonstrating that you can do it at every edge of the map. I'll have the full video of this original footage linked below. I'm actually reusing footage here because I don't really typically like to do this method. However, if this is your style of play, I want to support that, guys. I want to, we should be kind to each other, and I want to help out everyone. So again, you can step out at 6 seconds anywhere on the edge of the map, and you will achieve the same exact thing. Once you get eliminated and then you get the dark ether zombies, simply close on that. Simple enough. Now for the piece de la resistance, it is the unstable rift time. So I'm going to be showing you guys right now exactly how you can do it with the unstable rift. Now, I don't actually do it in the footage, but I'm going to explain to you why it 100% will work, and exactly what you're going to need to do, and what my concerns are if you want to do this. So with the unstable rift, if you didn't know, you have to get there first once it spawns. That is problem number one. It's really the main problem. So as you can see here, when you activate the portal, it starts a vote and a countdown. You may notice that is similar to bad signal. It enters you into the unstable rift the exact same way as bad signal or countermeasures. So if you have any sort of technical background, you can tell, I can tell, I'm a software engineer. I literally can tell what this behavior is going to be. Long story short, you can teleport to this quote unquote mission while you die in the out of bounds line. So if you can make your way over to the edge of the map, a few people can save their tombstones, because if you did not know, with the new unstable rift, you get tombstone taken away. You'll notice it at the bottom of the screen, and if you scroll back in the video to that original footage I was just showing you of us entering the unstable rift, I had tombstone equipped, or I should have. I already know, and it's confirmed by many people, that you lose tombstone when you come in here and you get pack-a-punch level 3 guns. So the only thing that you need to make sure that you're wary of is don't die by a care package like I did, because once that happens, I lost my rucksack and all the items on me, but my tombstone will be back on the map. Because again, rolling back the footage to earlier, if you get this eliminated symbol, then you 100% are good to go. If you get eliminated and then teleport rather, you are good to go, because what that tells you is eliminated means your tombstone was set, the teleporter, and you going actually successfully starting the mission with your same items that you just quote unquote died with, means that you have now set your tombstone and gone into the mission without losing your items. So if you guys appreciate this video, if you have any questions below, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you for 20,000 subscribers, and I will catch you in the next video.